Hello to guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my Soviet kitchen. In this vlog I want to share with you about what I've been going through lately and show you what's really happening on the background of my life. So I want to start with that I have a dog. Now he's half a year, and in the recent months we end up twice in a vet hospital to the vet doctor because first time he injured his paw, second time he had a tummy inflammation very bad, and then the third big thing, not the third, just another thing that is going on in my life is that I'm in the process of getting a driving license, learning how to drive here in Russia. It takes a lot of my time at the moment, so follow me today guys, and to see how I navigate this challenging time in my life. What happened first time, he was playing with a ball and then he, how you call it in English, we say it in Russia, подвернул ногу. I translated it's called have a limp. So he was not walking straight. I was waiting for one day. I thought maybe it's just all right, but then second day he was running with another dog, and then he was in one moment he was like whining a lot, like and it feels like it was really painful for him. So I really thought he broke his leg completely, but he was able to walk home, and next day we end up meeting a surgeon. He touched him and he was fine. Maybe just a puppy thing that they're not careful and also they're growing. It's like a child thing that they just injured themselves and then in the next day they're fine. So it was one situation. Another situation was even more scary because I was out for a few hours filming video, and then when I came back, everything inside my flat was in a poo and throwing up food, basically. Everything he ate, he threw up, and there was some food in his bowl, and everything was in the poo. It was disgusting, it was scary. So it was scary because I thought he may chew something and something stuck inside, because he still liked to scratch wallpaper from the wall, damage the walls and chew toys, and sometimes he swallow things. So end up in the hospital again, and we had to do an ultrasound for the first time. He was a good boy, he could do it, but all hospital heard us because he was like crying a lot. These are 3 medicine I give Misha at the moment. This is a bill of the doctor. It was 9,000 rubles. It's without an ultrasound. The most important thing, after the medicine, he started doing much better, and we just need to go to another doctor appointment and another blood work after 2 weeks. I was scared we would need a serious operation, but it's just fine. I just like to overthink stuff because I'm an anxious person. Online, maybe my persona is smiley and bright, but I just rarely show the dark moments. Sometimes I have thought that it is my fault we end up in a hospital, that I was feeding him not right, that I am not a good dog mother and stuff like that. But logically, of course, I understand that it can happen to anyone. Everyone can get sick, and a child and human and animal. And life is just not only positive rainbow, but it has its gray and challenging time. Fall is really here. All leaves are falling from the trees. It's a very pretty day, but overall the October in Russia adds up to the grumpy mood because winter is coming. But this year I'm actually waiting for snow. I'm going to go to the pharmacy and then to a zone to pick up online order, and let's go to the bakery to find some fresh and delicious Russian bread. I'm so happy, guys, because I ordered ukulele, the small guitar, my forgotten hobby from the past. Recently, like a few weeks ago, I was doing a live stream and then we were discussing hobbies, and I mentioned that I had an ukulele before, and some of you guys, you donated money. I receive all of your donations, guys. You send in some tips for Misha the dog and for myself, so your donations are going the right way. So I bought an ukulele and let's go and pick that up. Guys, it is ukulele unboxing. I'm so happy. Misha will be happy about boxes and things that he can play with. Wow, the package is so strong. I even forgot how small it is. It is just so tiny. Wow, look at this. I like it. I thought it would be a very bright red, but I actually very like this color. I didn't want it to be like fake red color, but it's just like red, wooden red color. I think it's very nice. Misha, are you excited? I really wanted to continue learning theory from the driving school, but unfortunately, I cannot enter the system at the moment. The authorization is broken, but if it will work, I will show you. I study as an online school, but it's not very normal for Russia. Usually you have to go to the school and attend classes, but I found very modern school where you can do a course online. I'm almost at the end. I need to finish only 2 chapters at the moment. The hard part is to pass the exam, you need to learn 800 questions. Online school system very cool because you can make your own schedule, but at the same time, I didn't like to learn this, so I was procrastinating a lot. But for the recent months, I decided like I need to do it because I have a goal of getting a car and traveling somewhere. So I decided put myself together, and I'm almost done with it. I need to finish just two lessons, and I need to learn 800 questions. I just went outside with Misha and prepared myself some tea with a late night snack. So where did I finish my story? So I was going really hard last month with a driving school. I was going to driving lessons a few times a week. Even last week went there 9 a.m. Driving at 9 a.m. when you don't know how to really drive, it's fun. So it was hard because I'm actually learning how to drive manual transmission, gearbox, or how you call it, because I want to learn how to drive a real old old school Russian dedushka car, like some Moskvich or Lada, okay? That's why I need to learn to drive the clutch, the stop, gas and stuff like that, how to switch the gear and how to go up with this manual transmission. Oh my god, I stalled the car a few times and it's not that bad actually. I think I had like 12 lessons or 11 lessons. It's not that bad. I can even drive it, okay, I will be fine. But this is a scary story happened to me on, it was lesson 5 I guess, I remember, and it was already evening time, maybe 7 p.m. It was rainy day, so I saw how car, it was coming towards my direction, I mean opposite side of the road. It hit a man, but he didn't die, he was fine. He was laying on the ground for maybe 5 minutes, but then maybe more, 10, and they called police and ambulance, but in the end he was able to stand up. But it was really scary because the car, it was a big BMW and it hit the man just on a zebra on a crossroad, but it was dark and rainy weather. But it was scary because I saw it, my angle vision, I was looking straight, but I saw how the car literally hit a human and he was like pooh, and it was like very scary. Is that how easy is actually to have a car accident on the road? But I was kind of fine after that. I don't have really big fear of driving, but for me it's a big lesson of how careful you should be because it's just so dangerous. That's why it was really busy and challenging for the past months. Misha got sick. I walk him outside 3-4 times a day, going to the driving lessons, and I'm so tired after this because you kind of like, you press all the pedals, but you kind of all stressed out in your whole body because you don't know what you're doing, because you're just not relaxed. And I guess seasonal depression, because no, October actually is fine. I think the most depressive month in Russia is actually November, because it's not snow yet, but it's just not, it's not beautiful. I thought I could finish with driving school faster, but 800 questions honestly, and the process of driving, you really need a lot of time to learn how to drive, to be comfortable with it. Like I need like half a year probably driving every day. That's only with time you can get better, but we're going there. So yeah, it was a challenging time. It is challenging time, but I guess when I will put off this pressure from my shoulders with this driving school, I want to do another whole video about it, like the passing an exam in Russian driving school in another story. Like, because we have a lot of corruptions in Russia, I think it would be much more easy when I at least pass one of the exams, because we're going to have two, the theory and the driving exam. We have two exams, so I need to prepare for that. And also it's going to be much more easy when my dog will grow older, because now he entered his really bad era. I showed you that he's sleeping very cutely, right? So he's a good boy, but most of the time he's like this. He wants me to be with him all the time. He wants to play like 90% of the time. But today actually he slept well. So now in the evening he will again have his active time, crazy time, okay? And then maybe after 9 p.m. he will go sleep. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for clicking on this one. If you want to support my job, you can become a sponsor of this channel to help me and Misha. And if you want to learn something more about us, you can go and watch other vlogs on my channel because I have a lot of them. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.